Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Through Stories. Today, I'm going to tell you a classic short story called The Honest Woodcutter. This story is simple, but it carries a powerful message about honesty. First, I'll tell you the story from beginning to end so you can get the whole picture. After that, we'll look at some useful words and phrases from the story and learn how to use them in real life. All right, let's begin the story. Once upon a time, there was a poor woodcutter who lived near a river. Every day, he went to the forest to cut wood and sell it to earn a living. One day, while cutting wood near the river, his axe slipped from his hand and fell into the deep water. The woodcutter sat down and cried because the axe was his only tool to make money. Suddenly, a kind spirit of the river appeared. She asked him, "Why are you crying, good man?" The woodcutter replied, "My axe fell into the river. Without it, I cannot work to feed my family." The spirit felt pity for him. She dived into the water and came back with a golden axe. "Is this your axe?" she asked. The woodcutter shook his head. "No, that is not mine. My axe was made of iron." The spirit dived again, and this time she brought up a silver axe. "Is this one yours?" she asked. Again, the woodcutter said, "No, that is not mine either." Finally, the spirit brought up a simple iron axe. The woodcutter's eyes lit up and he said with joy, "Yes, that's my axe! Thank you so much!" The spirit smiled and said, "Because you are honest, I will give you not only your iron axe, but also the golden and silver ones." From that day, the woodcutter became a little richer, but he continued to live a simple and honest life. Now, let's talk about some useful expressions from this story and how you can use them in real life. First, once upon a time. This is a common way to begin a story in English. You don't usually use it in daily conversation, but if you ever want to start telling a story or a joke, you can use this phrase to catch attention. Next, my axe fell into the river. The key phrase here is fell into. You can use it for any object that accidentally drops somewhere. For example, my phone fell into the sink, or my keys fell into the grass. Another phrase is this your axe? The pattern is this your plus object. This is very useful in everyday life. For example, if you pick up a book in the library, you can ask, is this your book? Or if you find a jacket, you can ask, is this your jacket? Next, that is not mine. This is a polite and clear way to say something doesn't belong to you. You can use it when someone gives you the wrong bag or when a waiter gives you the wrong order. Just say, "Sorry, that is not mine." And finally, because you are honest, I will give you. This shows a reason followed by a reward or result. You can use this structure in real life in different situations. For example, because you helped me, I will buy you lunch. Or because you are on time, you get to choose the seat. So, what do we learn from this story? Honesty is always the best choice. The woodcutter could have lied, but he chose to tell the truth, and in the end, he received more than he expected. And now, let me ask you, if you were the woodcutter, what would you have done? Thank you for listening to today's episode of English Through Stories. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. That way, you won't miss the next story full of useful English phrases.